Good morning, my name is Steven and welcome to day 8, our last morning aboard the wonderful, magical, everyone's dreams, the Disney fantasy. This day is never the fun day ever. It's always the worst. We're going to be disembarking today. It's currently 7:30. They had just made announcements that all those that are doing express checkoff, meaning they're going to walk their own luggage out, is free to start disembarking the ship. Our breakfast isn't until 8:15 though, so we still have a few more minutes on board. We're gonna enjoy every last second of it. We have so much time. Then we're gonna be doing the disembarkation process, and then we're gonna be using Disney Cruise Line's transportation, which still exists. So for those of you wondering if Magical Express for Disney Cruise exists, it does. They will still transport you to and from the airport and to the Disney parks as well. But it does cost a little bit extra, so just be mindful of that. Yeah, we're back in Port Canaveral. We are here in Florida again. This time, sad to say that we're in Florida, but that's okay. That's okay. We still have time. So now is a great moment for us to take some time and go through the comment cards that are oh so important to every cruise line, especially the Disney Fantasy. It's a good way for Disney Cruise Line to get back feedback and our thoughts from our cruise, and we are definitely willing to provide it. It's very important for the crew members specifically, so that way they can kind of work their way up and promote within the cruise line.
That's why you need to do it. Just set aside the 10 minutes it's going to take and do it, because this leads to their success. And if there is stuff like there wasn't enough activities for Star Wars Day, because we do have a specific Star Wars Day one, then put that in, and then maybe the next sailing will have a little bit better experience than us. If there is an issue, jot it down so that way they can fix it. But as far as when it comes to your servers and the people you interact with, it really... if you wrote something that other than excellent, they're gonna hear about it from their supervisor. So just be mindful of that when filling it out. But be honest.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.
A walk that we didn't want to do, but a walk that we have to nevertheless. Before we call it and head over to the restaurant, we have to go grab our photos. We did end up getting the limited photo package. They'll give us all the digital files on a USB, which we're gonna go pick up right now. You have to pick it up on the last day. That's the only time you can, so make sure you don't forget. It's about $300 if you prepay it, so we almost got it down to be about $1 a photo, which I don't know about you, is a pretty decent price. I know other cruise lines, they don't even have unlimited photo packages. They just allow you to buy up to 100. So we take that in stride, I think. We do. I'm sorry I sound so tired and just down. For obvious reasons, it's the last day after a long, amazing cruise. I'm a little sad. It's getting to me a little bit. I got it in a huge envelope for a really tiny USB. Hopefully it has all our photos. There's no way for us to check until we're home. But we have faith.
Last time it worked, so.
That's true.
The worst part is going to be having to go through all the photos, so that way we can pick the ones that we want to post on Instagram and Facebook and share with our family and friends. Because obviously we cannot share all 280 photos. Gotta pick. That's the worst part, is trying to pick which ones. Go through every photo. You'll do that for me, right, hun?
Yeah, I guess.
Thanks. Hi!
Hello.
Morning! Thank you. Are you coming for breakfast?
Yes.
Excellent. Please wipe your hands and enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you. Sad walk.
Did we miss the other guy?
I doubt the other guy showed up, to be honest.
Are you leaving the whole plate? Oh, they have you come.
Good morning. Well, I mean, this is the restaurant where it all started, so it only makes sense, right?
Yeah. We had lunch here on the very first day. And we're gonna do like a little fadey clip of that.
We're here for lunch.
Animators Palate. Oh, the memories. Okay, so this morning I got Belgian waffles. I wanted Mickey waffles, but because of like an issue with the ship inspection before like the next sailing, they can't use the Mickey waffle iron because if it shorts out or something, then it's too big of a deal to like it would it would delay the next sailing. So anyways, I'm really sad because I love Mickey waffles, but they gave me regular waffles and then 5 donuts. She said so I could take some to go, but I can't guarantee that. No, I'm just kidding. Also, it's not on an incomplete plate. It's on an Enchanted Garden plate.
They share this. No, they don't. They don't even share the same kitchen. Oh well.
I just noticed that. But I love these donuts. They're so good. So, yeah, that's what I got.
I kind of want to see are the waffles as good as Mickey waffles.
Let's try it. Gotta get some syrup.
They actually look pretty good.
They do look good. Oh, good. Actually, they're from. I think they're gluten free. Do you think they made these or these are frozen waffles? The flavor of them's good, but the texture is super funky. But it kind of reminds me of the muffins that we had, so I think that they're just gluten free. I just can't tell if they make them here or if they're frozen waffles.
One of the best things about, the last breakfast is that at the very least, they do try to keep things very themed, which I always thought was a pretty cool thing that Disney does. Generally on disembarkation days, you don't get your same servers, you don't get your same wait staff, you don't get your same table, none of that. You just kind of go eat wherever you want and that's it. But on Disney, they do a little bit more. They try to make it special and magical. They really want you to enjoy it, and that's why they have a special menu for the last day. So even though, yes, I got corned beef and hash, there's actually a special name for it, which is, give me a moment, the Almost Home. This is called the Almost Home, and the first time I'm having corned beef and hash on board, I was just curious to see what it would taste like. The eggs, the bacon, had it all cruised, which I know is fantastic. So this corned beef hash, let's see, done pretty well. Sad to say, but I am actually almost home. Alright, the music shut off, but I think that's a good sign that we should probably skedaddle on.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, thank you so much. Oh man, I feel like I'm just sick. I'm sad. 9:10. It's getting down to the wire.
This is the final call for disembarking the Disney Fantasy, as local customs and border protection regulations require that all guests disembark the ship at this time via the gangway located on deck free midship. Please have your key to the world card out and ready to be swiped off the ship.
It's a sad moment, but it's what's happening. It's been a magical journey, as I've said multiple times. It has been an amazing voyage. But the all-call has happened. We need to get off the ship, and we're going to start making our way towards the gangway. Take our final steps off the ship. Whew. Oh, man. I'm actually going to really miss the Disney Fantasy. Just one last good look at the atrium. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Goodbye, Disney Fantasy. See you again real soon. We're heading down.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, we're officially scanned off. It's time to get through customs. As you are probably aware, we're not allowed to record down customs, so this is it. We'll check back in with you once we get through.
Going to the airport?
Yes.
It's gonna be number 3, red line.
Perfect. Thank you.
Not one more. Hi. You want it to the airport? Yeah. Okay.
I Made it on the bus to get to the airport. And just like that, it really is over.
The Disney Cruise Line buses do exist, but unfortunately we're on a regular Mears bus. But you know, yeah, we're just unlucky. I'm not really sure how to get lucky like that. I'm just ready to go back to the airport, get home. But it was an easy process. I mean, we got through customs. Disney Cruise Line has definitely the nicest terminal that I've ever seen for disembarkation. And customs is quick. And within like 5-10 minutes we're on the bus.
International Airport. Hope everyone has had a great time on your cruise. Enjoy the rest of your day. Safe travels.
Well, we've made it to the airport. It was a 45-minute drive, really simple. But now we gotta get checked in for our airport, get checked in for our plane, and then we'll set up. Yay.
All right, we're all checked into our flight. Let's go find our seats. And then, yep, gonna be in the air. I'm tired.
If I were to let you go, if I would pack my bags and leave without you and be out there on my own, then I would fall into pieces.
Well, we made it back safely to Los Angeles. Loved every day aboard the Disney Fantasy, but I mean, it's time to be back to reality. We had a long 7 days. Can't complain.
Yeah, a long 10 days.
Well, 10 days including Disney World. Now it's time to skedaddle on out of here and get home. All right, we made it back. I'll be honest, we made it back like months ago. It's I'm now shooting this months later. Yes, I'm sad that it's over, of course, but it's been over for me for quite a while. I do apologize for that. Sometimes it can get really confusing with these upload schedules. I'm always like months behind, but I promise I'm working out a better schedule for uploads. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. We'll more on that soon. Anywho, I wanted just to talk really quickly and answer the question, was it worth it? Was the Disney Fantasy worth it? Was Star Wars Day at Sea worth it? First things first, was the Disney Fantasy worth it? I think it was an amazing ship. I loved it. It is everything and more that I was looking forward to. It's a lot bigger than the Disney Wonder. There's a lot more to do. I mean, a lot more going on than the Disney Wonder, but you know, then again, when you're on the Disney Wonder or the Disney Magic, the smaller ships, the classic ships, it's a lot more intimate, but in all fairness, we had less than capacity because of the pandemic favor, so basically we got more intimate service with a bigger ship. So Star Wars Day at Sea, how was that? Was that worth it? I am a huge Star Wars fan. I am a bigger fan of other things such as Marvel, but still a huge fan of Star Wars. Grew up with the prequels. I just want to mention that it was $3,000 for 2 people, and that there is another hotel that you could pay for that is probably double the price for 2 nights. Now, it wasn't fully immersive. There wasn't as many activities as I was hoping for. I think that those theme days are a lot of fun. We definitely enjoyed dressing up. We definitely enjoyed the shows. The fireworks show was awesome. The character meet and greets were phenomenal. You are on board a Disney cruise. You're not in the galaxy of Star Wars. So take that with what you will. It's not fully immersive, but it's a heck of a lot of fun. Would I go back just for a Star Wars Day at Sea? Now that I've done it, to be honest, I wouldn't go back. It's one of those things that once you experience it, I think you're pretty set from there on. In all fairness, next year they're doing away with Star Wars Day at Sea and instead replacing it with Pixar Day at Sea on the Fantasy. Not sure if we're gonna do that, but I think that could tell you something on whether or not Star Wars Day at Sea is popular. I'm not sure, maybe. I'm not sure if that has anything to do with it. Maybe Star Wars is just kind of taking a hiatus. I don't know what's happening with that, but I did notice that that's what did happen. So I'm glad that we did it. It was worth it, but unfortunately that means you may not ever have the chance to go do it if they don't bring it back. Overall, I enjoyed the Disney Fantasy. I'm looking forward to going back on the Disney cruise again for just another magical voyage. If you're looking for more of that Disney cruise magic, be sure to check out our voyage aboard the Disney Wonder. just as magical, just as fun, and we only had 450 people on board that ship. So it's something you're gonna want to check out. A once in a lifetime experience, I will say. Thank you for watching, and as always, this isn't a goodbye, but just a see ya real soon.